this feels sticky. Let's see. The ball bounces pretty good off of it. How about spin? Yeah, that's good, but I don't know. I want more spin. How do I do that? Well, I'm going to show you how to set up your paddle. Paddle setup. What is it? And why am I interested in it? I'll tell you why. So let's just say, for argument's sake, that you're a real life player. Then you know that you spend a lot of time picking out the right blade, picking out the right rubbers, speed, spin, control. Those things are all very important to you. Well, guess what? If you play here in VR, it's the same thing. If you're a new player, it may not seem that important, but it will at some point. So let's talk about why you should do this, how you should do it, where it's located. It is located right here with this paddle button. We hit that, and then your paddles that are set up are here. As you can see, I have a bunch set up. The first one is side ver shape. That's because that's the adapter that I'm using at the moment. But let's say that we want to set up a new paddle, and that's probably what you're going to want to do. So you hit the new paddle button. You give it a name. When you hit that, we have this keyboard that shows up, and you just get rid of hitting backspace using the trigger, and then I'm gonna call it I don't know, tutorial, because that's what we're doing. All right, then you're gonna want to save it. We'll pick out the rubbers in a second, but I do want to show you before we go in there. You've also got rubbers, position, and grip. You do want to set up the position, all right? So what the position is, well, that's the default. Sometimes this doesn't show up. You just move to the other one and move back. Then you hit the edit, and then you can name it, but you can also flip it. Some people like to have the red on the forehand or the black on the forehand. That's what flip does. I'm just clicking that. I'm using the black on the forehand. And then this is important. If you have an adapter, you need to know what this button does. So this brings up the list of adapters that are out there. The SolidSign Quest 3 version 3, LSEV2. You've got all these different ones. This is what I'm using at the moment, CyberShape, and there's a couple of them. Lower really talks about where the controller is, whether it's here or here. I use the higher one, but that's just me. So that's what you need to know in here. Next, you're going to want to set up rubbers, okay? So I already have a whole bunch set up. You're going to have the default and advanced, or some that it comes with, but let's just say that you want to create one. So I'm going to create one, and I am, again, when you click on this, the keyboard will show up again, and I'm just going to call this tutorial, because why not? Now I'm going to call it tutorial rubber. All right. And then you need to know what these do. So the bounciness is how fast the ball is going to come off of the rubber. The higher, the faster it is. I use 75. Close enough. Spin, I tend to max it out. It's how much, as you brush the ball, how much spin, let's say how sticky the rubber is. It's like that, how much spin it's going to put on it. And then throw coefficient tells it what kind of angle it's going to come off. The higher it is, the higher the number, the higher the throw will be. I would play with all of them and just see what you like. You can change it as many times as you want. So I'm going to save these, and then you can create as many as you want. So when we go back to your paddle, if I use this and I'm going to edit it, now I can tell it that what each side is going to be. So if you click this one in the middle, that means they're going to be the same. And what did I call that one? I think it was tutorial. Oh, I didn't save it. All right, well, let's just pick this, Blue Fire. and it put it on both of them. If I turn this off, I can say that the red side is blue fire and the black side is this one. And then you save it. And now when you use the tutorial, if I click on CyberShape, now it's using the settings that I have in here. And if I click on tutorial, it's the one that I just set up. Grip is just right or left hand, shake hand, or pen hold. So shake hand is this typical grip that is that most people use. Pen hold, there are enough people that use pen hold. If you take a look at one of the LeBron brothers, one of the top players in the world, he uses a pen hold grip. So that's kind of an overview of the paddle. If you have questions, ask in the comments, because I know it can get confusing, and we have a bunch of people at VR Table Tennis Network that are kind of equipment junkies, both in real life and in here. And I would say an equipment junkie is someone that likes to try all these different settings. So I think most of us have tried many of them. If we get people that are defensive players, they probably don't want to use the same settings as someone who is an offensive player. We will get into that in depth in an advanced tutorial. So thanks for watching this one. And again, if you have questions, let me know.